Alright guys, at my first location, first pond of the day. I'm going to be trying to hit probably multiple waters, and we are going to start off with the Evo chatterbait here. Throw it on the SLX. I'm rocking the Powell Endurance 733 rod, and you know, like I said, we've had lots of rain and stuff, so the water is dirty, and I just want to cover some water fishing this chatterbait. See if there's anything around at spot number 1. It is April 9th, the day after the eclipse out here in Illinois. Nothing really happened in my part of Illinois. It got kind of dim for like a little bit, but was nothing crazy. I have fished this pond a few times in the past. I think last year it got drained or was extremely low. I don't know what was really going on. As you can see now, it's filled right back up to its normal level. But I don't know how drained or how low it actually got, so I don't know if there's still fish in here, if the fish died off, if it got restocked. I have no clue. Oh, those are thorns. Those aren't nice at all. Those are some sharp thorns right there. Like I said, I fished this pond before. I've caught a couple, 2-pound bass out of here before. And then, like I said, last year this pond got really low, and I don't know if it filled back up before winter or if they completely drained it and redid it. Or if it got restocked. No clue. That's what I'm kind of trying to find out today here. Well, that's a great place to be flipping craws. Getting all this loose timber and stuff. Is that a dead bird in the water? Yeah, it's a bird. What the heck? That's kind of weird. Not even sure what kind of bird that is right there. See, I'm almost done the complete circle around the pond. I'm not sure how much footage I'm actually showing you guys, but I am making my way all the way around. Ooh, my first snag. Just on a stick. But yeah, making my way around. Haven't seen any forms of life besides turtles. And I saw a dead bird. Alright guys, well, quick change of spots here. We are heading down to a different location. That pond was not it. I didn't want to waste you with too much time. I showed a little bit of it, probably edited a lot of it out, but I went over there and threw, you know, like the chatterbait, and I flipped a little plastic around. Nothing happened. So we're at our next location, spot number 2. More of a lake, not a pond. Got some largemouth, smallmouth, walleye, siger, rainbow trout, a couple other different things. And driving around this little recreational park area, I want to make my first stop here into this little back cove area. See if there's anything pushed up in here. Grabbed a couple different baits and rods. I don't want to leave them in the mud here. But tie down a jerk bait. I'm going to throw the chatterbait to start and lava craw. And then I got a tube tied on as well. So I'm just trying to figure out a pattern if I can find one. There's a nice windy point off of here too that I'm definitely going to be going towards. Just saw this little cove. Thought I'd make a few casts in here. See if there's anything. Push back in here. Again, with this cold weather and stuff we've had, these fish may not be back up in the shallows like this as of yet. Yes, sir. Let's try to fish off this point here. Alright, nothing on the chatterbait or the jerkbait. Trying to fish over this nice windy point and these rocks over here, and no takers. I'm gonna flip this little rage craw around, or this fish this rage hawk around some of the structure. I think the water is going to be too muddy for a jerkbait, and I think I might switch over to a crankbait. Chatterbait hasn't seemed to be working at all. My next spot, I'm going to go crankbait and spinnerbait, I think. Again, it's April 9th, the day after the eclipse, but Illinois temperatures have been awful. Spring should be here, but it's not. It's still ice cold out today. Today is supposed to get a high of 60. Oh, little garter snake. Go, little snake, go. Well, yeah, temperatures are supposed to be 61 for a high today. But it's still super windy and super cold out here. Come on, there's gotta be a fish up in the cover. Water's so muddy. How are none of you fish using this? Oh, Mr. Goose, I did not see you there. And you're on a nest? My bad, buddy. I did not see you there. Alright, Goose, I'm going to try to go up here. Try to go up this way away from you. I want to check the backside over here. I see tons of fry in this little spot. This is like a creek running into this this main lake here. This water here is crystal clear. A lot of bait fish or fry. All very clear in here. Very shallow. Then it gets deep too though. Spots like this I'm not really looking for. I think it's too early in the season for these fish to be up in here. Super shallow, but I can see them, man. I can see them coming back here to spawn and stuff. Crazy the difference though when you're fishing an area where a creek flows in compared to the main lake. This is a cool little section of water, but don't think this is the time of year to be fishing this little area right here. It has some much cleaner water though because of the creek flowing over here into the main lake. So water's like crystal clear. You see all the way down the bottom. Saw a bunch of little fry or bait fish. I'm not sure if they're this tiny bluegill from last year. They look real fresh though, real tiny. So I don't know what those would be. But we're gonna go drive around this little park some more. See if we can find a different spot. And yeah, I do plan on taking my boat out here as well. Get some footage on that later in the year when it's warmer. Right now I'm on the struggle bus, can't figure out nothing. Alright, well let's try another area. Go check where the wind is again. Throw it out. Try crankbait. Fish on. Fish on. On the square bill. Yes, sir. Okay. First largemouth of the day. Throwing the 6 cents Crush 50X. Alright, first one of the day. You can see how white and pale he is. He is ice cold. Let's get him back in the water. Finally, first fish of the day. Coming off the red crank. Fishing over this windy little point. finally picked up my first one. This is where I thought all the fish would have been when I was fishing across the way. And I didn't get a single bite over there. Alright, I want to make my way to another, like, you know, wind-blown point or main area. I finally caught one on the crankbait off a spot where I think the fish should have been. He actually bit, but it was the only one. You saw my first spot. I fished a little cove because I saw that point on the other side of the lake, so I just wanted to fish that wood inside that cove, see if anything's there. There's been nothing. I've been pitching and throwing spinnerbaits around all this wood and stuff. Nothing is biting. And I got my first bite off that main point, which was right over there where the wind's just gushing across. And I actually thought I would have got more bites and more fish. I thought that was going to be the pattern. Some nice rocky points, but I got one fish to bite. But that wasn't the case though. I thought I was going to actually catch some. So we're going to try off on this main lake on this bank here. It's not really a point, but when I was looking across the way, I saw some nice rock. As you can see here, I saw some good rock and stuff that I wanted to fish it. There's a fish. Ooh, nice one. Yes. There we go, guys. Fish number 2. Look how fat that thing is. Chunker on that 6 cents square bill. Finally another one. Roofed them out too, hooked perfectly. And you guys can see on his mouth there, if you guys can see that, a little bit of red teeth. So probably munching some red craws. And that's a nice one right there. Let's go. I mean, that thing has been eating good. Look how fat that fish is. Go ahead and get her back. Give her a little toss. But yeah, there we go. That's what we're looking for right there. Fishing the Powell Endurance. This is a 724 moderate fast jerkbait, crankbait, and topwater. And then I got the 200 Shimano Curado on there. Man, I really want to get one on the spinnerbait. I really do. Oh my God. Had a bite right there, guys. There's one. On the spinnerbait. There we go, baby. Oh yeah, he ate it good. Bam. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't know if it was the same fish. But look how he ate that dirty jigs. Perfect, man. This is the one I just got from Tackle Warehouse recently. Right there. And just a bluegill pattern. Silver and gold blade. Nice little largemouth bass, man. Let's go. That's how you get confidence up right there. Again, guys, you don't see me throw spinnerbaits very often. I probably only have like one or two videos on my YouTube channel that have me catching fish on a spinnerbait. I do not throw them. And something I want to do more often. And that was sick right there. Yeah. A little awkward because, you know, I hook set to the right. And right now I'm fishing backwards. So I'm hook setting to the left, and it's just a little awkward.